Hello students, today I will discuss prevention from corrosion. I am Dr. Ravi Khare, Professor of Chemistry at Babu Banarsi Das Engineering College, Lucknow. My college code is 508. We will discuss introduction of prevention of corrosion, methods of prevention, cathodic protection method, other methods of prevention, corrosive inhibitors and few important questions and their answers. Now, आपने घर में भी देखा होगा कि आपके जो मेटेलिक सब्सटेंसेस हैं, मेटल के टॉयज़ हैं, मेटल के हैंडल्स हैं, आफ्टर सम टाइम उस पर ब्लैकिश ब्राउन कलर डिपॉजिट होने लगता है, जिसको हम लेमैन लैंग्वेज में रस्ट और कोरोजन कहते हैं. This is the introduction of prevention. A lot of times you might have come across metals in your home or anywhere else that tend to lose their luster or get covered with a blackish brown colored layers. This blackish brown layer that covers the surface of the metal is known as corrosion. This is not technical definition of corrosion as you studied, but layman meaning of it. You are aware as corrosion reactions are all surface reactions. The protection of the surface of the metal is primary object to prevent corrosion, because corrosion is a surface phenomena and you have to prevent surface from corrosion. The protection of the surface of the metal is the primary object to prevent corrosion. The methods employed for the prevention or protection of metals can be classified into following three groups. Number 1, methods based on treatment of metals. Number 2, methods based on treatment of medium. And number 3, methods based on the treatment of treatment on the external influences. These are three methods which are employed in order to prevent or protect corrosion. Now, methods based on treatment of metals, it is very important, in which we will study cathodic protection. Cathodic protection is to force the metal to be protected to behave like a cathode, as a result of which corrosion does not take place. क्या पढ़ा आपने? Cathodic protection is to force the metal to be protected to behave like a cathode, as a result of which corrosion does not take place. क्यों कह रहे हैं ऐसा? आपने पढ़ा हुआ है corrosion is always taken place at anode, and the structure or metal which we are having are working as an anode, and corrosion is taking place at anode. So, the material or structure or metal which is functioning as anode, so corrosion will be there. That is why he is saying cathodic protection means to force the metal to be protected to behave like a cathode, as a result of which corrosion does not take place. So, cathodic protection is generally of two types. Number 1, sacrificial anodic protection method, and number 2, impressed current cathodic protection method. Number 1, sacrificial anodic protection method. Okay. इसमें क्या है? हमने पढ़ा, हमने समझ लिया, corrosion हमेशा एनोडिक एरिया, एनोड प्लेट और पर ही होता है, और जितने भी मेटल्स और स्ट्रक्चर सब एनोड की तरह बिहेव करते हैं. तो जिस सब्सटेंस पे corrosion हो रहा है, अगर हम उसको कैथोड में कन्वर्ट कर दें, कैसे कर सकते हैं? जो सिस्टम, जो स्ट्रक्चर, जो मेटल एनोड की तरह बिहेव कर रहा है, अगर हम उससे ज़्यादा एक्टिव मेटल वहाँ पे प्लेस कर दें, तो वो मेटल एनोड की तरह वर्क करेगी, और जो हमारा डिज़ायर्ड मेटल है, डिज़ायर्ड स्ट्रक्चर है, वो corrosion सेव हो जाएगा, क्योंकि मोर एक्टिव मेटल के रेस्पेक्ट में वो वर्क करेगा एज ए कैथोड. ये इसका कॉन्सेप्ट है. दिस मेथड consists in connecting the metallic substance by a wire to a more anodic metal. As a result, corrosion gets concentrated at this wire active metal, which gets corroded slowly. The original metal or structure becomes cathodic and therefore, it is protected from the corrosion. The more active metals used for the said purpose is generally known as sacrificial anode. For example, magnesium metal, aluminum metal, zinc metal, etc. This method is mainly used in the production of buried pipelines, underground cables, water tanks, ship hulls, etc. A systematic diagram is shown below. Suppose you are having a object to protect from the corrosion. Now, you are connecting this structure by a sacrificial anode and connecting through a wire. When you are in this system, then this active anodic metal will work as an anode. So, all the corrosion, all the corroded product will concentrate here. So, you can save your structure or metal by using this method. Second, impressed current cathodic protection method. This method consists in applying an imposed current in opposite direction, so as to counterbalance or nullify the corrosion current. By doing this, the corroded metal is then converted from anode to cathode and hence desired metal or structure is protected from the corrosion. इसमें भी हम वही करते हैं, हमारा जो स्ट्रक्चर है, जो मेटल है, जो एनोड की तरह वर्क कर रहा है, इसमें हम क्या करेंगे, जिसको हमें सेव करना है, जो मेटल हमारा एनोड की तरह वर्क कर रहा है, जिसको हमें सेव करना है, एनोड की तरह वर्क कर रहा है, तो वैसे करोजन उसमें होगा, हमको उसको सेव भी करना, हमारा ऑब्जेक्टिव उसको सेव करना है करोजन से, तो हम क्या करते हैं, एक दूसरा एनोड मेटल लगा करके इम्पोज करंट हम प्रोवाइड करते हैं इन अपोजिट डायरेक्शन. सो जो हमारी मेटल है जिसको हमें करोजन से सेव करना है वो वर्क करने लगता है एज ए कैथोड. और आप जानते हो कैथोड पे करोजन नहीं होता है, करोजन हमेशा एनोड पे होता है. तो जो इम्प्रेस करोड वाले मेटल है, एनोड है, उस पे सारा करोजन कंसनट्रेट हो जाएगा और जो हमारी डिज़ायर्ड मेटल है जिसको हमें सेव रखना है वो हम सेव कर ले जाते हैं. इन दिस वे, दिस इज द डायग्राम. दिस इज बरीड पाइपलाइन. Here in an anode you have applied DC power supply, impressed current as a source of impressed current. Now, it is working as a cathode. So, you can protect this structure or your desired metal. Another example also shown here. This is buried pipeline. Now, you have to ionic current from anode side, reference electrode. In this way, by using this concept, you can save the complete desired metal from rusting or corrosion. These are the two examples which is shown to impress current cathodic method. Now, design of the structure plays vital role to prevent corrosion. So, proper design of the structure or equipment plays a vital role for preventing corrosion from time to time. So, design configuration has a critical role to play in the service life of components. For example, plastic washers are preferred over metal washers because plastic washers act as insulators and therefore prevent corrosion. Welding is better joining technique than mechanical fasteners. दो मेटल प्लेट को अगर आपको ऐड करना है तो बोल्ट को मत यूज़ करो, उसकी जगह आप उसको वेल्ड कर दो. वेल्डिंग प्रोसेस इज मोर बेनिफिशियल टू प्रिवेंट corrosion. sharp corners and this should be avoided. Sharp corner means such type of corners, such type of corners, such type of corners, it should be avoided. क्यों ऐसा करते हैं? क्योंकि ये जो प्लेसेस है ये मॉइस्चर, डस्ट, वाटर इनको एब्जॉर्ब करने को, इनको रोकने के लिए पैसेज प्रोवाइड करते हैं. तो दिस इज़ बैड डिज़ाइन, दिस इज़ बैड डिज़ाइन. इफ़ यू रिवर्ट you will get this structure. This is good design. This is good design. So, proper design plays a vital role for preventing corrosion. In this system, this is recommendable. This is not recommendable. No, this is recommendable. So, insulation of materials should be proper. Sharp corners should be avoided. Welding is better joining technique than mechanical welding. There are other ways to prevent corrosion such as metallic coating, passivation, etc. Now, what is metallic coating? Surface coating made up of material are known as metallic coatings. These coatings separate the base metal from corrosive environment and also function as an effective barrier for the protection of base metal. It is done by number 1 galvanizing and number 2 electroplating. Now, we will discuss what is galvanizing. Galvanizing is the process of coating a layer of zinc on sheet is called galvanizing. Galvanizing is one of the most widely used methods for protecting metals from corrosion. It involves applying a thin coating of zinc to a thicker base metal, helping to shield it from the surrounding environments. What is galvanized? It is quite simply galvanizing a metal gives it anti-corrosion properties. The most common method is hot dip galvanizing, in which the part of submerged in a bath of molten zinc as shown in the figure. We will discuss it. Now, hot dip galvanizing is the process which is used for coating metals with film having low melting points such as zinc, tin, etc. The process is carried out by dipping the cleaned metal in the bath of molten zinc as shown in the figure. This is the tub where we are having molten zinc steel. Now, it is dipped in this and after the galvanized steel. In this way, we can protect the steel from the corrosion. Now, second is electroplating. It is a process in which metals are deposited or plated on base metal from solution containing metallic ions by means of electrolysis. Noble metals such as gold, silver, tungsten, platinum, etc. and base metals are used for electroplating on the desired metal. When a noble metal is electroplated on the base metal, it protects the base metal by virtue of its noble character. The tin plating and nickel plating are generally used for this purpose. In the diagram, this is the diagram showing electroplating process. Here 2 electrodes are used, positive and negative, sulphate ions are there, this is connected through battery, copper ions is there. So, this is the diagram of electroplating process. Passivation, this is another way of protection of corrosion. Passivation is a phenomenon of converting an active surface of metal into passive, that is more corrosion resistant by forming a thin, non-porous and highly protective film over the surface. Passivity provides an excellent way of corrosion control. Now, you see this is before passivation, after passivation. See the difference. Spring is there before passivation, after passivation. See the difference. This is the process of passivation. Now, we come to corrosive inhibitors. There are certain substances which bring about chemical alteration of the metal surface so as to make the same corrosion proof. Such substances are known as corrosion inhibitors and may be defined as any substance which when added in a small quantity to the aqueous corrosive environment decreases the rate of corrosion of the metal is called corrosive inhibitors. Corrosion inhibitors are generally categorized into following two types. Number 1, anodic inhibitors, and number 2, cathodic inhibitors. So, this is the corrosive inhibitors. Now, we come to some important questions and their answers. A very important question is explain the rusting of iron. Yeah, how will you explain, how will discuss rusting of iron? तो this is very important question, जनरली एग्जाम में पूछा जाता है ये. Explain the rusting of iron. So, rusting of iron in neutral aqueous solution is in the presence of oxygen can be explained with the following chemical reactions. Iron is giving out 2 electrons becoming Fe++. This reaction is taking place at anode. These electrons travel to cathode through the metal surface and react with oxygen in this way, half O2 plus H2O plus 2 electrons forming 2 OH ions. It is happening at anode. This FeOH whole twice is oxidized as FeOH whole twice O2 twice H2O forming FeOH whole thrice. In general, we can represent in this form, or FeOH whole thrice correspond to rust corrosion product, which is hydrated iron 3 oxide of variable compositions Fe2O3 dot NH2O. This is general form of rust. So, in this way corrosion is taking place or explanation of rusting of irons. आपने पढ़ा कि corrosion हमेशा एनोड पर होता है, रस्ट कहाँ डिपॉजिट होगी? कॉन्सेप्ट के अकॉर्डिंग तो एनोड पर डिपॉजिट होनी चाहिए, रस्टिंग वही होनी चाहिए जहाँ पे corrosion हो रहा है, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं होता है. रस्ट और corrosion प्रोडक्ट रस्टिंग ऑफ आयरन के केस में एनोड से थोड़ा हट करके होता है, एनोड पर नहीं होता. ऐसा क्यों होता है? पहले हम ये समझ लें. बाय दिस डायग्राम illustration of mechanism of rusting of iron. This is anode, this is iron, ये environment, anodic side, this is cathodic side. Iron is there converting into Fe++ ions, taking oxygen from atmosphere forming rust. This is working as an anode and rust is depositing here. तो रस्ट कहाँ डिपॉजिट हो रहा है? एनोड से थोड़ा सा हट करके, थोड़ा दूर डिपॉजिट हो रहा है. ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? It may be noted that although corrosion occurs at the anode, the rust is formed near the cathode. Why it is so? This is because smaller Fe ions produced at the anode diffuse rapidly towards the cathode as compared to the diffusion of larger OH ions towards the anode. This is the reason. This is the reason. Because of this, corrosion occurs at the anode and the rust is formed near the cathode. Now, second question, rusting of iron in saline water is quicker than ordinary water. This question may be asked as why metals corroded faster near seashores ऐसा क्यों होता है? Presence of NaCl as an electrolyte increases the conductivity of water and hence speed up rusting. This is the answer. Now, second question, next question, can we use aluminum in place of zinc for cathodic protection of iron from rusting? Your answer is yes. In galvanic series, the electrode potential of aluminum is more than the zinc metal and therefore, aluminum can be used in place of zinc. These are examination questions, ये सब एग्जामिनेशन पूछे गए हैं. तो इस तरह से हम कोरोजन से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस को एड्रेस कर सकते हैं. नाउ one other important question, why does the part of nail inside the wood undergoes corrosion easily? इसको सोचिए ऐसा क्यों होता है? Why does the part of a nail inside the wood undergoes corrosion easily? Corrosion is due to differential aeration. The part of the nail inside the wood is not exposed to atmospheric condition, whereas the remaining part of it is exposed directly to atmospheric air. Therefore, the nail inside the wood becomes anodic, while the remaining part of the nail becomes cathodic. Due to differential aeration, a current starts flowing whereby the nail inside the wood, that is the anodic part, get corroded easily. That this is the reason the part of nail inside the wood undergoes corrosion easily. See this diagram, rusting of iron. Here we explained the rusting of iron. All answers are here. This is metal, iron metal in contact with the atmosphere, exposed in the atmosphere. In the atmosphere, carbon dioxide is there, water is there, in the moisture is there, oxygen is there. So, now see the diagram here. This is iron and this is atmosphere. Iron is working as anode, iron plate is working as anode. So, it is releasing like 2 electrons, releasing 2 electrons as shown in the equation Fe is equal to Fe plus twice electrons. These 2 electrons are taken up by oxygen of the atmosphere, O2 half O2 plus H2O plus 2 electrons giving you 2 OH ions. This is happening at cathode and this is at anode. These OH ions combining with Fe ions forming FeOH whole twice. This is the rusting material. Now, see the diagram, anodic side, that is iron, it is releasing Fe and 2 electrons gaining by oxygen forming OH ions, and that OH ions combining with Fe ions forming FeOH whole twice as shown here. This is the rust and this part is working as anode, anodic side, anodic area, and rusting is depositing here. Generally, we are expressing rust in the form of Fe2O3 dot X or NH2O. So, this is the reason, that is because a smaller size of Fe ion ions produced at the anode and OH is bigger OH ions or larger OH ions produced at the cathode. Fe ions produced at the cathode diffuse rapidly towards the cathode as compared to the diffusion of larger OH ions towards the anode. That is why the corrosion occurs at the anode and the rust is formed near the cathode. Second question, we will discuss rusting of iron in saline water is quicker than ordinary water. This question may be asked in the form of why metals corroded faster near the seashores. Your answer is presence of NaCl as an electrolyte increases the conductivity of water and hence speed up rusting. That is why the iron in saline water is quicker, rusting of iron in saline water is quicker than the ordinary water, or you can answer the metals corroded faster near the sea source. Second question, can we use aluminum in place of zinc or cathodic protection for iron from rusting? Your answer is yes. We can use aluminum in place of zinc, because in galvanic series the electrode potential of aluminum is more than of zinc, and therefore, aluminum can be used in place of zinc. Now, why does the part of nail, why does the part of metallic sheet, why does the part of metallic strip, any type of question you may be asked, why does the part of nail inside the wood undergoes corrosion easily? corrosion कहाँ पर होता है? एनोड पर होता है और कैथोड सपोर्ट, कैथोड पर corrosion नहीं होता है. तो corrosion is due to differential aeration. The part of the nail inside the wood is not exposed to atmospheric condition, whereas the remaining part of it is exposed directly to atmospheric air. So, the nail inside the wood becomes anodic. Therefore, the nail inside the wood becomes anodic, while the remaining part of the nail becomes cathodic. और corrosion कहाँ होता है? एनोड प्लेट पर. एनोड कौन बर कर रहा है? The nail which is inside the wood. Due to differential aeration, a current starts flowing whereby the nail inside the wood, that is the anodic part gets corroded easily. यही रीज़न है कि वुड के अंदर जो पार्ट होता है किसी भी आलपिन का, कील का, उस पर corrosion जल्दी होता है. So, in this way we can conclude the prevention of corrosion. You have studied the methods of prevention of corrosion is various types: design process, corrosive inhibitors, passivation, electroplating, galvanizing, metallic coating. These are the procedures, these are the methods by which we can prevent corrosion, by which we can protect corrosion, we can save our structure, our design from the corrosion. If you have any problem, any query regarding this lecture, you can contact me on my email mentioned. Thank you.